42. It's like all news important sounding. I like it. Is Mr. Hank Azaria. And Hank is great.
Hank is all over the place.
Yeah.
He does
his voiceovers.
Like half the voices of The Simpsons.
Right. He played the bat in that Russian cartoon one. I forget the name of it. Anastasia.
And he does the live real person acting too.
He does. He used to be on Mad About You, which he was great. He was a delivery man on that.
He was funny. Not enough screen time on that one.
Yeah, no. The acting, the voice that he used on that one as well was great. So Hank's a great choice. Number 9 is
Gene Wilder.
Mr. Gene Wilder.
Mr. Gene Wilder.
Yes, young Frankenstein.
Has he been knighted yet, sir?
Has
Gene?
He been what? No, I don't. Not. Probably not, because he's not from England. But young Frankenstein, all the Richard Pryor stuff that he did back in the 70s. Yeah. Gene is great. Plus the producers, the original producers, he was in that. Gene's a great choice, I think. For
very funny. Very funny.
Okay, number 8.
I don't think I'm going to do this for every single one.
Okay.
But John Candy. John Candy, number 8.
Yes. Just watched Uncle Buck the other night on TBS. He was wonderful in Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
Plus Plane, Trains, Automobile.
His comedic timing was something to be marveled over.
Yeah. Number 7 then.
No drum roll for you, Billy Crystal.
Yeah, Billy Crystal. Loved him in Soap. Did you ever watch Soap?
I did see Soap.
Oh, Soap was funny.
I was a little bit young, but I do recall that, and I caught it a few times as I got a little bit older in rerun.
Yeah. And then, of course, City Slickers. He was good in that.
City Slickers, I really enjoyed. A lot of folks thought that was stupid, but I loved that movie. City Slickers 2 even, not that bad.
Yeah, and the other part, too, that he also did was When Harry Met Sally.
Love that movie.
He was good in that.
That is like the quintessential chick flick.
I think.
My wife loves it, and I...
You tolerate it.
I like it. I like it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good story.
Yeah. There you go.
I got a thing for Meg Ryan too, though. So.
Oh yeah.
Number 6.
That's a new drum roll.
Bill Murray. Bill Murray, number 6.
Oh, what about Bob?
What are you gonna say about Bill Murray?
What about Bob?
He
Groundhog Day.
I just saw him. Was it last night?
Caddyshack.
2 nights ago on Letterman.
On Monday night, when they came back, and he was
freaking hilarious.
I saw the
he was all
preview. He's all sprawled out.
He's all laid up in a chair.
Yeah, he had some
hat
on,
arthroscopic surgery on his knee or something. But he played off like he was in a skiing accident.
Okay.
In the Olympics, and they showed some footage of this guy taking just a wicked spill, and he was like, "Yeah, I got up there, and I knew that I was out of my league, but I went ahead and went for it anyway." And they showed this clip, and he and Dave were you could tell they were having fun.
Yeah.
And just really dry and kind of old-timey funny.
Well, and the thing that I saw in the preview is saying, oh, yeah, we're back with Bill Murray. And Bill Murray's line that stuck out in my head was, no one else will have me. And he's all sprawled out on the chair. So that was great. Okay, number 5.
Kevin Kline.
What about Fish Called Wanda?
Fish Called Wanda.
There was also the one where he played the teacher and he got outed. In and Out, I think it was called.
Yeah. I loved that movie.
That was great.
I haven't thought about that for a while. That was a good, funny movie.
And overall, Kevin Kline is great.
He's another guy with comedic timing and good acting chops that,
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a stand-up guy.
No.
But very funny.
But he's an actor. Number 4.
Number 4 on our list
of top 10, or actually top 42 comedic actors.
Chevy Chase.
Yes. Love him in Community right now.
Community is very funny, and he had a rough patch.
He did, but
where they gave him his own show. And he's not
he had a Tonight Show type of thing.
He's not a hold down his own show kind of guy.
It was on Fox. Was it on Fox? Yeah, it
was not good.
No, not at all.
Not good. Nobody.
And he knows it wasn't good.
Yeah.
He was on Letterman one night talking about it, I think, he was on Jimmy
Kimmel.
Fallon talking about it. But yeah, Community is great. I also loved him in Fletch. Mm-hmm. Those were wonderful.
All those
movies.
vacation movies.
All the vacation movies.
That I see.
Okay, so number 3. Do we want to start the drum rolls on 3, 2, 1?
Absolutely.
Okay. So number 3 of our top 10 list of 42 comedic actors, Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Yes. What else can you say? Patch Adams.
There you go. Number 2.
Mork and Mindy. Everything.
But also a killer dramatic actor.
Yeah.
He did that movie Jack, where he was the kid that was aging backwards.
Yep. And that was a comedy, even though it had some seriousness to it.
Right. Absolutely.
He
the
did
Fisher
the one,
King.
Yeah. He
Very
also did,
freaky
he did that
movie.
one where he was the processor of the film,
Oh yeah.
where it was like he was a villain.
He was a villain.
Yeah.
He was a stalker.
Yeah.
And I wish I could remember the name of that.
Well,
one.
you know us in names. Of movies.
Processor, film,
No.
Kmart, Walmart, processor. Bring your film to me. I'll chase your kids. I
think that was the tagline.
And yeah, absolutely. Bring your film to me. I'll chase your kids. Dun dun dun.
Number 2.
This is really where the cream rises to the top. Here.
Yeah, this is obvious.
We've got John Cleese at number 2.
John Cleese, what can you say?
Yeah.
Manny Python.
His commercials
Fish
even
Colin.
for back when he was doing commercials for Philips televisions.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that stuff was great. John Cleese is wonderful.
Yes.
He's a great comedic actor. Like you said, the commercials, his stand-up. I saw when Jimmy Fallon had an entire Monty Python cast.
Oh, the whole crew, huh?
As much as they could, because
Troupe?
there's one, the troupe on there, and you could just see him. He's like on without always being on.
Yeah.
You know, like Robin Williams is always on. Like when you see him in interviews and stuff like that, he's like always trying to push that. Like he wants the attention. John Cleese does it more subtly.
Yeah.
He may want all the attention, but he's just got a way of delivering it differently.
Yeah.
It's not in a bad way. And I'm not faulting Robin Williams for it at all.
But he isn't number 1.
He isn't. But John Cleese is great. So I think that's a fantastic choice for number 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
And our number 1, hands down, even based on our voting, based on what we think, everything that's out there, this gentleman is by far number 1. And
so here it is. Steve Martin.
Yes, Steve Martin.
Steve Martin, fabulous actor, very funny guy. His stand-up stuff still kills
Wild
today.
and crazy guy.
Yeah. Right? His
and the Arrow, the Jerk. Oh.
And quite a banjo player.
Great banjo player, yeah. When he did Roxanne, and he played basically Sergio de Bergerac. Cyrano?
De Bergerac.
There you go. I've never been known for
saying stuff
correctly. Yeah, Rachel, you were wrong.
What was Rachel's guess?
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell.
Carell.
Also a very funny guy.
He is. He's on the list of 42. He just didn't make the top 10.
Who else have we? What else have we got for Steve Martin? He was in those Pink Panther movies recently.
Planes, Trains, Automobiles.
The Jerk.
Yep.
The Jerk was awesome. A movie that I didn't get, although I recognized that it was funny. It just didn't hit me. L.A. Story. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah, he wrote and directed that one.
It was weird.
It was very. What I liked is the whole digital board. Then he talked to it. It was giving him a sign, and then that was brilliant. What I also loved about L.A. Story is he went next door to see his neighbor. Gets in the car, drives like the 20 feet, and then gets out of the car. Another brilliant scene is when he's roller skating through the museum in L.A. Story. But I enjoyed that one, and I did get it for the most part. You know, it was a love story.
Yes. Okay. And then, of course, he was all over SNL.
Oh, yeah.
For quite a while.
In the 70s, he was one of their top hosts.